guys, Nathan here from Running Warehouse Australia. Today, you're going to get a review of the new HOKA Arahi 7 from Aleisha and I. It's their stable, cushioned daily trainer. All right, let's talk about the midsole of the Arahi 7. It's pretty much exactly the same as the Arahi 6. You're going to get a decent amount of cushioning underfoot. Now, this isn't soft and squishy cushioning. It's more of a responsive cushioning, but there is plenty of it underfoot. In the midsole, you're going to get HOKA's J-frame, which provides that stability. It is a stability shoe after all. I just felt like I got a little bit of support under my arch. Now I'm more of a neutral runner and I didn't find it impacted me too much, and I could knock out 10, 12 Ks really easily, and I could probably go a little bit further if I needed to. It's definitely an easier day shoe. I wouldn't use this for a session. As I said, that midsole isn't too soft, it's not too firm. It kind of sits in that sweet spot of cushioning. If I was a bit beat up, I'd probably want it a little bit softer, but you're not going to want a shoe every day like that. This is a really good everyday stability trainer. All right, we're going to move on down to the outsole. You get some decent rubber coverage on the outsole. You have a little bit of exposed EVA foam, but I think these are going to be super durable. They're an everyday trainer after all. They're made to be putting the Ks in them. I'm not worried about the durability at all. I've put about 20 or 30 Ks in the pair that I've been wearing, showing no signs of wear at all. So moving on up to the upper, and this is where all the changes are at. The Arahi 6 compared to the 7, the 7 gets a breathable, flat knit upper, and it gets a bit more padding in the tongue. So overall, I found it to give me a little bit more comfort. That knit upper just gave a little bit more stretch. The tongue, that padding, as I was lacing it up, it was just nicer on foot for me. Now I have a slightly narrower foot, and I felt it fit up and down really nicely, really comfortable on foot. Maybe the one knock on it, we have had some really hot days here in Perth in Australia. It's been 40 degrees. It could maybe get a little bit hot on those days. All in all, the Arahi really surprised me. I found if you need that little bit of stability, it offered that. The midsole, as I said, it wasn't too soft, it wasn't too firm. It kind of fit in a nice spot where I could find a nice tempo on those easier days when I was knocking out 10 to 12 Ks. I'd say if you're a fan of the Arahi, you'll be a fan of the Arahi 7, or if you're looking for something which offers a decent amount of cushioning, check out the Arahi 7.
When I first put on the new HOKA Arahi 7, I noticed a new knit upper on it. Personally, I did find it to be a little bit warm, but maybe that's just because it's a bit warm in Australia at the moment, so that might be something to just keep an eye on. Other than that, it is, I found it to be, quite a stretchy material, which I did like. My other concern is that the toe box could be a little bit on the narrow side. For me, again, that wasn't really an issue, but if you've got a slightly wider foot, then you may want to opt for the wide fit. I found the lockdown fit to be pretty comfortable and that my foot felt very secure in the shoe. I found that the arch wasn't actually super aggressive. For me, I quite like that as I'm a neutral runner. If you compare it to another brand like the Asics Kayanos, I found that has a pretty aggressive arch, so something like this suited me very well for runs when I felt like I just wanted a little bit more support. So like Nathan said, if you do slightly overpronate, the HOKA Arahi 7 is a great option for you. It does have the J-frame stability in it, so it does offer a little bit of arch and heel support. So the Arahi 7 is a very good daily trainer. I think if you want something that's pretty versatile, this would be the option for you. It's lightweight, it's got a bit of cushioning in there. It might not be the most cushioned shoe, but it's still pretty decent, and I still found it very comfortable to run in, over short, easy runs all the way up until my long runs. All right, moving on to the outsole of the shoe. I found very minimal wear and tear over the few run sessions I have done in it. It's very durable, and if you like the Arahi 6, you're definitely going to like the Arahi 7 because the outsole hasn't changed there at all. Overall, I quite like the HOKA Arahi 7. It's a great daily and versatile trainer, and if you do want something with a little bit of extra support, this is the shoe for you. And that's our thoughts on the HOKA Arahi 7. Be sure to check it out on our website at runningwarehouse.com.au.